नमस्कार. आज आमगेल वर्षाची श्रीमती माधुरी कानेटकर हांनी आर्मी इंडियन आर्मी हातूंत भितर द ओनली थर्ड लेफ्टनंट जनरल जावन घेवन आशिल्ले आनी तांगेले हजबंड कसन आसाची तांणी बी लेफ्टनंट जनरल ऑफ द आर्मी जावन रिटायर जाले दोन्ही लोक. दे आर द ओनली कपल इन द इंडियन आर्मी with three star rank, right? Yeah, you're the first couple in the Indian army with 3-star rank. त्यांनी आज एक 2 दिवस झाले सिरसीन त्यांनी आज आमगेल देवळा विजिट दिले. अशी एक तांगेल एक्सपिरियन्स आणि हे कसं तो विचार म्हणून. So yeah, Madhuri ma'am, what were your earliest memories of Sirsi and the routes that you were talking about? What do you recall about all those days?
I've been extremely lucky to have had my roots in Sirsi 65 years ago. I mean, I was born in Dharwad, but my mother, being a daughter of Sirsi, brought me and my 3 sisters up also as daughters of Sirsi. So every summer holiday, my father was in the railways, we were in Bombay, we used to be in big cities, but the year would go off and we'd come with gay abandon. And there was a homecoming when we came to Sirsi. There was the fun of being in a joint family, a large house with lots of cousins, where mothers, aunts, everyone was equal. It made no difference. And coming back to that was like really coming back to the roots. I couldn't get over wanting to again think that I'm still sitting in that line of all children being served food together, sitting on the ground. It was just, and the other memory, I mean, every year, because we stayed in Veerbhadra Gully. So the highlight used to be the temple hopping, I used to call it, because mom would take us from, and everyone knew everyone. So you kept walking, you started in the afternoon, and till dusk you were just going from one temple to the other. That's what I've been doing all day today. I mean, I had come here as chief guest for some doctor's function, some inner wheel function, but I accepted it only because I wanted to come back to Sirsi. 50 years, I mean, I was in the armed forces, and after growing up, my mother's passed away, but somewhere, your roots pull you back. So today was very special, and I planned to come to the Gopal Krishna Mandir and Marikamba temple. I always call it Amma Devi temple. It was so much in my mind that my mother's, I've brought along my mother's sari, her jewelry. I wore all that because I could feel the draw of the mother, and I think that was what was special to me today.
So even after so many years of being apart, तुम सांगता ती 10 वर्षाची आशिल्ली तेन्ना ती लास्ट हांगा येयल्ली. आता ती 65, शी 65 न्हू, म्हळ्यार 55 इयर्सा नंतर ती येतर आसा जाल्यार बी तीक पळयल्यार ती हांगचे कसं की हे म्हणून वाटता. हाऊ आर यू सो कनेक्टेड? हाऊ इज इट सो डीप रूटेड इन यू that all these things, you are so connected to your traditions, because being in the army, being at so many places, you have been through the entire country, literally. What is the learning for people?
I think what you touched is a very important point, which I've been saying in all my, whether it's a TED talk, whether I address people, inspirational talks. I say reach for the stars, reach for the sky, but keep your feet firmly on the ground. And it's even more important today when we are losing our culture, our value systems. See, in India, religion was not only about just going and following certain rules. It was a way of life, and that spirituality kept you on track. And probably it was the growing up years and my mother having such deep rooted faith in everything was Amma Devi, everything was Baba, leave it to God. So we grew up with that. So that, I think, ensured our value systems. So yesterday at Inner Wheel also, when I was addressing the women, I said it's more important today than it was then, when the younger generation is getting, with the social media, with the world getting smaller, people traveling faraway places, you can't stop that. But what a woman can ensure is that the value systems go with the child wherever. they will never go on a wrong path, and our culture and family and society will benefit. If our Prime Minister says we want a Viksit Bharat, I said Viksit Bharat will be there cannot be Vikas without Sanskriti. And the responsibility is there of a woman, and I give it to my mother who brought us up so well that we remained grounded while reaching for the stars.
आणि त्यांनी कसं म्हणत तांगेल कसं अतीत दूर उरल्यार बी तांगेल हांवेनशी केलं त्यात हळदीपाना पातोळी जाल्यार हळदीपान ती ग्रो करून ती खंय आशिल्ली ते हे करता आशिल्ले जस्ट शेअर दॅट एक्सपिरियन्स ना इट्स रियली फन.
I mean, along with religion, were the fun things was she was a fantastic cook, and the whole family was very fond of her GSB Sirsi cooking. So we learnt along the way. So till she was there, we used to keep getting it. But luckily, I took interest in learning, and then even I was posted in different places in the army. I'd plant haldi, raw haldi, so I could get the leaves to make patori. It was the highlight. August, September was months of patori everywhere, every time, and the children also love it.
And another instance that you told about the as a vice chancellor serve करता आशिल्ली just last month ती हे जाली of Mumbai
Maharashtra University. Like Rajiv Gandhi University in Karnataka has the Rajiv Gandhi Health University. So Maharashtra has the Maharashtra University of Health Sciences. About 600 plus colleges of all pathies affiliated to it. So in that also, what I did was, I said being a vice chancellor is not about this. It is called Kula Guru. That means there is a Kula. There has to be the value systems come from the Kula, and the Guru is the teacher. So I told people that if I have to come here as a Kula Guru, I have to be a cool Guru, and I have to ensure that while you all are taking all the advances, research and modern medicine and integrating, I must ensure because education is not just degrees. It is not just learning. You know, today's generation is learn to earn. That doesn't buy happiness unless it is with value systems. Science without social values is incomplete. So I always brought that aspect in everything, and it was the most satisfying transformation I could undertake. Very satisfying for myself.
You must have been through very tough times as a couple in your personal life as well as in your professional life. So during those moments, what role has God and faith and religion played to help you get out of those instances?
I think it was very important because faith and belief cannot be proved scientifically. It is what gives you the confidence, the courage of conviction. And most of the times, like I talk as, one had to multitask and wear so many hats at the same time, being alone most of the time, children, career, home. So at that time, I would always go back to the roots and say, God made Devis with so many hands. So I think a woman. And my mother's simple philosophy, if I'd say all jobs are given to me, she says, because you can do it, so just do it. Don't complain. And I feel that is what, the power of the being a woman. I ensured that though I was in a predominantly male armed forces, I brought in the strength of a woman. I don't think woman is weak. I think woman has strength, and we need to bring that into society.
ती वाईस चान्सलर जाल तशी नेक्स्ट दिवस ती करप्टेड बेगीन करप्शन आणि सिस्टम आशिल्ली ती काडच्या पडेल तेन्ना एक बेगीन एक स्टोरी शेअर करती.
So, like any other, university, any government things, there's so much things which are negative, corruption, things going wrong. So when and none of in that university, none of the vice chancellors even lived on the campus because it was out in a remote area, no water. It was in a barren hill. So the first comment they told me was, Madam, no one lives here because the biptya, they call in Marathi, leopards, snakes, they are roaming around in the evening. So I just smiled and told them, फिर तो शेरनी यही रहेगी. And since then it became the talk of the university statement. Now the biptyas and snakes are scared because there's a sherni staying on campus. And with my husband's help, we transformed the entire campus to a green campus, plastic free, battery operated, solar energy, water harvesting, lakes, five senses garden, you name it, it's all there. It's because I felt medicine is no more about illness, it is about wellness. So I transformed the university from the I culture, I is for illness, to a we culture, let us all do together, to a wellness culture. So you remove I and put we, you move from illness to wellness. So while doing that, I had to remind people that for Saraswati to, be able to open her mouth, two other Devis have to be a little quiet, and I have to take charge of that. So there's a Durga and a Lakshmi can't change hands, and a Durga has to leave control of certain things, and then Saraswati will blossom. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for joining us and sharing your experiences. We do wish to see you again at our temple, at our homes.
I'm now going to Dr. Dinesh Hegde's house to discuss the possibility of how can Sirsi become a model town for universal healthcare by the people, for the people, of the people.
Wow,
That is
very
fun.
good.
I serve as a member on the PM's TIAC, which is the Prime Minister's Science, Technology, Innovation Advisory Council.
Yeah.
So it's an honor, and I try to do my best there as well.
Very proud of you. You do visit us
Such
again.
an honor
Yeah.
for me to come back to the roots and be blessed by God. This is miracle. This is His way of saying you're doing the right thing. Never mind the difficulties. Bash on regardless. That is it.